You know, I got 3 things to say before we start this video. Number 1, Team Vegetto. You guys know that about me already, right? Team Vegetto. Number 2, Global. You are not getting the shaft. This will all come to you at year 3, which is going to be around July, August time probably, okay? That's when your year 3 is. It makes total sense, okay? So stop with this Global getting shafted thing. Third, I'm super happy about these cards. If they get the proper rates. They give us those crappy LR rates from like LR Brawly and Trunks and stuff. I'm not going in on these guys. I'm not. It's not going to happen. Not happening. What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today, oh my gosh, so much is happening now. It is absolutely ridiculous, and if you didn't see the intro, Team Vegetto all the way. Just gonna say it there. You guys should know that about me already. Not saying Gogeta's bad, not saying he's bad, but Team Vegetto for me personally. But I'm gonna be going for both, of course. That's assuming there are some special conditions, though, and I'm going to get into that stuff later. But first off, let's get into translating all of these cards, because there's quite a few, and one, surprisingly, I thought we would have had a long time ago, but apparently JP never got this one. But Global, you've had it for quite a while. I mean, so first off, we're just going to start off with a simple one. It's just a Hercule Statue. It's a ton of Zenny, basically, right? It's, whatever it is, it's like 350, or 500 million Zenny, or however much it is for Zenny, basically. So basically, it's a new Hercule Statue. So cool. I'm all for that. I'm all good for that. By the way, I am looking a little bit to my personal right, just because I have dual monitors here. This is where the camera's set up, and then this is where the computer is. That's on currently right now, because I've been trying to do some fighter stuff as well. So my PS4 is occupying the second PC going right now. So yeah. But anyway, let's get into the first card, and that is going to be this new Ssj3 Goku. We all get this guy on release, the 29th, whenever the login bonus stuff starts, essentially, for year 3. It says 29th according to the V-Jump scan translations. I don't know if that's going to be like afternoon, though, Japan time on the 29th, or morning, or what the case may be. Nonetheless, we're getting this guy on the 29th, and everyone's going to see him in his box. I don't know if they're going to be giving us dupes or anything like that, but we know we're at least getting one. Goku, unfortunately, does not really have a farmable, normal Ssj3 farmable super attack, which is kind of unfortunate. So, but, you know, hey, by all means, he's not too bad. He's a Super Saiyan 3 category lead. He's Ki +3, HP attack and defense up 33%. I don't really get that one, but yeah. Anyway, so he's pretty good right there, right? He's pretty cool. His passive, though, oh man, I really wish this guy was some way you could run it where you could have the Agility Ssj3 Goku, the Angel Ssj3 Goku, and then this guy, because this guy is a amazing support unit. Super Saiyan 3 category guys get attack and defense up 33%. On top of Bardock's crazy passive of attack and defense up 170%. That is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And unfortunately, that means, though, dropping the Agility Ssj3 Goku, who has the EZA Awakening. Oh my gosh. We'll have to see exactly what's going on, but that is that's going to be the huge downside to this guy. He's a great support unit. He truly is. But, oh, man, the fact that you have to take off arguably one of the hardest hitters on that team just to run this guy, it is a bit of a downside. So, because I always found myself when it came to running a team that I never had Bardock's passive activating when it came to getting his support part of his passive. So, I don't know. We'll have to see exactly what's going to happen, unfortunately. But, I mean, this guy's great. Guy's great, right? He's definitely worth it. Hopefully, they do give us some dupes or a way to do it, like through the Baba Shop or something like that. We'll have to see exactly. But yeah, nonetheless, we're getting Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we'll all get him on the 29th for login bonuses. Just, you know, if you don't see it right away and it is the 29th, it's just like, well, probably the time difference and everything like that. I mean, according to the release schedule, it's supposed to be 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 28th. So 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Japan time is 3 p.m. my time. Yeah, 3 p.m. So basically, right as that all stuff is you know, the pre-release stuff is closing in, the year 3 celebration is starting. That's when it's gonna happen. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, next we're gonna go on to the Gohan, the kid Gohan that's gonna get is gonna get an EZA Awakening, surprisingly, and he also is the total in-game 100% guy that you can farm, just like the Bulma and the Kid Goku. Yeah, Yeah, Goku Jr. I always say Kid Goku for some reason. It's Goku Jr. Anyway, because those guys are the int and she is the tech. And then obviously Gohan here is going to be the strength one. And you can see that from the leader skill, right? Strength, Ki +2, attack and defense, and HP up 30%. Okay, cool. Grandpa Gohan's still better in terms of a leader, but you know, you're really gonna be running this guy as a leader, right? Then you go into his passive skill, and this is where it definitely gets interesting. So it says for every key orb that you obtain, your attack and defense goes up 12%. And for every rainbow orb that you obtain, your attack goes up 5% and key +1. Oh, man. That's actually pretty good. That is really good. And, you know, unfortunately, his link skill is a little lacking. It does have rebirth and everything, but, yeah, that's a pretty good passive right there. I like that. That's definitely a pretty cool passive. I'm curious, though, to see what his final orb max potential is. Not bad. Not bad for a total in-game card that we're going to be able to farm and everything like that. In terms of his... I originally thought he was supposed to go to EZA Awakening. Maybe that stuff isn't in yet. I'm not really sure on that one. But yeah, anyway, even if he doesn't, and we all mistranslated that when it came to him getting EZA Awakening, I'll take it. Great card, right? Farm him up 100%. Easily, no problem. I'll take an extra rainbow card in my deck. So overall, though, pretty cool Gohan there. Can't wait to see. I don't know. I'm assuming the stage is going to be simply the same, where you also get a lot of missions and everything, where it's like, you know, open up one path, you get an extra dupe of him, open up a second path, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this should be pretty good. Moving on next, though, we are going to go on to the next card that I want to talk about, and that is this physical Goku's just like, It's pretty funny. But I'm not sure. Now, I don't know if this Goku's coming from some kind of story event or something like that, because even going on to the release schedule here, you can see that this Goku, it comes out on the 28th at 10 p.m. So I'm assuming this is going to be some kind of story event. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. Or maybe it's going to be some kind of Baba Shop card. Like, you know how we had the Kid Goku, the Goku on Nimbus with Gohan, and then we had the Super Saiyan Blue Goku back in year 2. And you could go into that one-a-day story mission thing, farm up those little story metal coins, go into the Baba Shop, and you can get those kind of free SRs, right? I think he might be something like that. I don't know. I guess he could also be potentially something in a banner, but I don't think so just based on the time. So, and actually, the more I look at it, I don't think it is. I think he's simply some kind of story mission guy who can Dokkan Awaken. So, but his passive, I mean, his leader skill is, it's okay. You're never going to use it, honestly. HP 30% or above, key +3, attack and defense of 40%. His passive skill is that the lower your HP is, your attack and defense goes up 120% in total. So he's just like that new STR Super Saiyan Rage Trunks or the LR Bojack, that kind of mechanic. The lower the HP, the greater your attack and defense goes up. The higher HP, the less it goes up, basically, okay? So it's kind of like a meter, right? The more HP you have, then you're going to have less attack, and then it switches basically when it goes like that. So, and if your HP is 10% or below, you will heal up all your HP once per battle, basically, okay? So he's actually a pretty decent physical card in terms of trying to do that. I guess he could be somewhat useful for, you know, Super Battle Road and everything, but I don't know. I personally don't think many people will need him, just because usually when it comes to Super Battle Road, you have to have very specific teams in order to beat that. So again, though, if we ever get to the point where we can actually take on Super Battle Road with a total in-game team, this guy, if he's from a story event, he will 100% be needed for that, just because you're going to be taking a lot of damage, no problem. So, again, we'll have to see exactly what happens. I think he's from some kind of story event. Again, we'll have to see. So, next, people, the fighting continues. Gogeta versus Vegetto. Well, I mean, these guys are basically kind of the same card, just for their own category leader. So, yes, we are getting an LR Gogeta. It's actually not technically LR Gogeta. It's an LR Goku, Angel Goku, and Angel Vegeta. And then if certain conditions are met, then you are able to, you know, they do the Potara fusion, or not the Potara fusion, wow. Oh, I'm going to get ridiculed in the comments for that one. They're going to do the fusion dance in order to go into Gogeta. So basically, though, he is the fusion category lead of key +3, HP and attack up 170%, and defense up 130%. I'm totally okay with that. I truly am. That's amazing right there. Ssj3 Gogeta, you're officially not using as a leader anymore. Just, you know, you can make the argument for 150% defense, but 130 is still really high. So this guy's obviously going to be your leader, right? But just Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be in your team for that. But yeah, then basically though, in also your physical types, not super physical types or not extreme physical types or anything like that, just normal physical types will also get key +3, HP, attack, and defense up 90%. And as you guys know, those do not stack. So if you're using like the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he gets the category leader. He does not get the extra 90% or whatever like that. That's never how it's worked. So I know some people might ask that. That's not how it works. So that's how it's going to go, okay? His super attack, we're going to get into a second. I want to quickly go through his passive, though. So his passive is at the beginning of the turn, attack and defense up 120%, which is pretty standard now. And for every rainbow orb that you obtain, your ki goes up by 2. And if certain conditions are met, then you will do the fusion dance, essentially, okay? So he's kind of got a kind of a passive like the int LR Gohan, essentially, where, you know, collecting ki gives you +2 or +3, depending on what it is. This guy is for every rainbow orb that you obtain, you get +2 ki, and that's basically how it goes, okay? Now, for his super attack, if you go up to the 12 ki here, you get a Kamehameha and Big Bang attack by Goku and Vegeta, which would make sense, and they just do colossal damage, okay? Nothing special, right? And, of course, if you're at SA level 20, then you get an additional 30% in the super attack damage potential there. Now, if you go to his 18 ki, though, he will raise his attack for 1 turn, and unfortunately, when I first saw this, I'm like, oh, he's got a Kaioken mechanic, but that's not the case, so it's only for 1 turn. So his attack will increase, though, and then he does Mega Colossal damage, and then obviously the same thing with the SA being level 20, then we're all good to go. I'm hyped for both these guys just because the fact that I've got 30 Elder Kai sitting in my box right now. I knew hanging on to those, when we had the New Year celebration and we had those 2 Elder Kai banners, I knew holding on to those guys were going to be important for year 3. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah. Now, in terms of the conditions, in order to get them fused, from what I've seen, I saw some pictures randomly floating around, and I'm sure by now, by the time you guys are watching this video, the Reddit will have everything updated, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. I'll leave a link in the description below. But for what I've seen from Gogeta is that if the certain conditions are met, and then you get the plus, you know, however many ki you need to get, then basically the way it works is that I think it's said for like 6 turns, and if your HP is 50% or above, then you'll go into the fusion, and then that's how it's going to work. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that, so I will actually go double check real quick, and then I'll be right back, so give me 1 second. All right, so I wasn't actually able to find it just because of how early I'm making this video, but yeah, basically go ahead and keep an eye out on the Reddit. They'll probably get a little bit more data mined update, or, you know, there might be some hidden stuff that I simply can't find, or that I'm just not able to find right at this moment, just because so much is going on today. I'm super hyped. So anyway, let's continue on to the next cards, and these guys are, that's the Super Saiyan Awakening. We want to go on to the Vegetto. Team Vegetto. I have to say, a moment of silence, rip for AGL. I truly wish this guy was an AGL card. AGL... when are they going to get some love? I mean, honestly, when was the last time we had an AGL Dokkan Fest card? Yeah, I'll give you a minute there. I will give you a minute to ponder. I believe Super 17 was the last one. It's been a while. It has been a while. So, unfortunately, rip that there's no AGL. But hey, we're looking past that right now. We're going into AGL. We're going into Int. LR, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan Vegeta. I could have sworn they were Super Saiyan 2, you know, when they originally did it. I can't remember, though, honestly. Like, because in the show, at least, they kept going between Super Saiyan 2, and all this kind of stuff, and then, you know, I guess whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's Super Vegetto, so technically, there we go. But anyway, we get the Batara fusion. Kefla. Sorry. I don't even have Kefla, so I can't even put her on the team. But basically, it's Batara fusions, ki +3, attack and HP up 170%, defense up 130%, and then also the int types are ki +3, HP, attack, and defense up 90%. That's really nice right there. So same leader skill as the physical LR Gogeta. I'm just going to call it LR Gogeta, LR Vegetto, basically, because, I mean, that's what they are, right? That's what we're going to refer to them to. If we go into his passive, though, it's basically the same. Or at the beginning of the turn, attack and defense up 120%, and then for every rainbow orb you obtain, you get +2 ki, and then if certain conditions are met, they'll do the Batara fusion, and they'll go into Super Vegetto, okay? And if I remember correctly, I will try to link down the links as well if the super attacks are leaked as well, probably. So check that out in the description below. Lots can be in the description. I'll probably just put some big pinned comment down below the more I think about it now. Go ahead and check that out, and then we'll be able to see everything. But also another thing, these guys get fierce battle. Yes. So, basically, though, from what I've also seen when it comes to these guys is they're kind of the same as the Gogeta aspect. 12 ki, you're just doing colossal damage. 18 ki, you're doing the attack up for 1 turn, and you're doing the mega colossal damage. Having SA20 is obviously the way you want to go. Neither of these guys are going to have a farmable super attack. So if you have Kais, save them. Save those Kais, okay? But yeah, and then in terms of the conditions to do the fusion and everything, from what I've seen, again, that were randomly posted, I saw a random picture on a Twitter. I have to see the full kanji. I personally can't see it yet. But from what I can see, though, I don't even think I can click on any. Yeah, from what I can see, categories dropped. Yeah, schedule inactive. There's nothing I can really, calculations. Yeah, these are just calculations here, unfortunately. Shout out to Renzi, by the way, for always doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, again, so the conditions in order to go into the Potara fusion, I think are just the same as the Gogeta one, where it's like for 6 turns or something like that, or after 6 turns it might be. Then it was they do the Potara fusion or something like that. If your HP is 50% or above, again, I'm not 100% sure on that. Correct me in the comments below. Not everyone. Or if I find it, then I will potentially pin it, but that should be the case, though. Again, I mean, we'll see these guys in a few days, right? Even if we are all wrong, we're gonna see these guys in a few days. So the schedule says that they are coming out on the 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, crap, that's during work again. Come on, Dokkan! Seriously? Oh, man, what is that? 6 p.m. Pacific Standard? That's 11 a.m. the next day for me. Oh, man, I'm gonna be at work. I'm gonna be sitting here going, hurry up, clock. I'm probably gonna take a half day. I'm not gonna lie. I probably am. I don't even care. I'm gonna take a half day just to get out of work early and go and try and summon for these guys. So yeah. But other than that though, guys, and then we have 2 more cards that are also coming out as technically 4 more cards, but we have 4 more cards. We got a Super Saiyan 2 Goku here, which is pretty cool. Angel. So I don't know if this is from a story or from a banner. I think it's from a banner based on the time. But we got a Goku and we have a Vegeta from their classic fight during the Buu Saga, which is pretty cool. In terms of their leader skill, it's just, you know, the type that they are. So strength for Majin Vegeta, agility for the Goku, ki +2, HP attack and defense up 70%. Again, Baba Shop units are better than this, so you're not going to be running them as a leader skill. They have for 1 turn, your attack gets greatly raised for the Vegeta, and Goku is defense for 1 turn. Okay, so one's attack, one's defense. And in terms of the passive skill, they're the opposite of each other. Vegeta turns agility orbs into strength orbs, and then for every strength orb that you obtain, attack and defense up 12%. Goku is exactly the opposite, strength into agility orbs, and then it is every agility orb that you collect, I think. Yes, for every agility orb that you collect, attack and defense up 12%, and HP is recovered by 5,000. Does Majin Vegeta have that? No, he does not. So Goku heals you up. Ooh, Vegeta getting the shaft again. It'd be great if these guys were in-game cards. I don't think they are, but, you know, we'll have to see. And then we have these Goku and Vegeta cards here. Their passive, their leader skills, again, you're not going to use. But for the Goku here, he gets, when he super attacks, it's attack and defense up 70%. And if your HP is 50% or below, you get +5 ki. And then it is attack up 50% once, I believe. Yeah, probably just once. I'm not sure if, I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work, though, sometimes. And then the Vegeta here is basically the same. His leader skill you're not really going to use, but his passive skill is that your super attack, at the time of super attack and defense up 50 or 70%. Yeah, 70%, and then if your HP is 50% or below, you get the +5 ki, but your defense goes 50% down. Damn, Bandai, come on. Give Vegeta some love already. Jeez. Oh, well, who cares? I mean, I'm always Team Vegeta, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all the stuff right there. There are also some other missions, apparently, for the entire entity of the Year 3 celebration for that first month, that whole month, basically. According to the Reddits, we're getting 6 stones and 2 tickets per day or something like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. So Global, by the way, please no one say Global's getting the shaft. You will get this when your Year 3 anniversary comes. You know what? I'm actually put that in my intro just to make it that cheesy intro just for that. So yeah. But anyway, guys, there's going to be a lot of other mission stuff. There's tons of stuff going on. There's probably a red dragon stone in there somewhere. There's probably going to be some kind of blue or new dragon stone. I'm not really sure. You know, we're all just kind of going off the data mined information here. We will all see by the 28th. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for Year 3. It's going to be awesome. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.